Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Related Podcast. I am your host, Amanda Bybel, and I am so excited to jump on into the new season of Related. So thank you guys so much for sticking around and just being incredible supporters. It has been an amazing summer, and I'm just really pumped to get back to it. There's been a lot of really awesome things happening around over here, and we are now in September, which is wild. I cannot believe Cameron is about to be 1 year old. I have been like full on planning the whole first birthday party situation, and I feel like if you have kids and you know, like the first birthday party is like a big freaking deal. We went all out with Julian's, and now we're planning Cameron's one tough cookie. So we'll do like cookies and Cookie Monster themed, and really excited about that. So Cam is crawling and doing all the things, trying to walk. It's wild how fast time goes. And Julian, my other little Cookie Monster, is going on 30. He thinks he's like the star of the show. He's been dealing with a lot of like really big feelings and been really navigating gentle parenting and redirection and all of that to kind of, go with this phase in life. I think he's at the age where he's developing like a lot of fears and anxieties, and that's totally normal as they begin to navigate the world as little humans. And for me as his mother, and if you're a mom too, it's how we navigate the world is how they learn to navigate the world. So really just being gentle with myself and gentle with him, and modeling to him how I would like him to react or be in certain situations, whether it's through like emotional regulation or breathing, or, not using his hands to hit his brother or whatever the case may be. But it's really been a beautiful journey this last couple of months, and summertime was really amazing. So I wanted to take a little bit of a summer break. But with that, there has been like a lot of things going on in the business, and we are just about full swing launching into the next round or the next cohort of the Sparkle System Coaching and Practitioner Certification, which is a multimodality coaching certification, where if you are already a coach, this will make your coaching skills stand out and sell out. And if you're not a coach and you're looking to be a coach, this is going to help you experience the full body training to be the coach, but also to be the client of what it is that you're learning. So because the last couple of weeks have had such a huge focus on the program coming back live, I've had a lot of questions about what the heck is coaching anyway. So I thought that this would be a really great opportunity to change direction this season a little bit, to give you a full understanding of what I do, because there's a lot of people who are like, well, what is it that you do? And what are you talking about? And what is coaching? So I wanted to debunk all of those questions and start out by, just telling you like, what the heck is coaching anyway? So coaching is a term that is thrown around so much inside of the online space, but what does it actually mean to be a life and success coach? And importantly, it could be just as important as like understanding what it is not. So when I first started my journey, I thought that because I gave really great advice, that would make me a really amazing coach. And while, yeah, that can be part of coaching, it's not the thing that actually creates a true transformation. So if you find that you are the person who your friends are always coming to, and who are you're naturally like that person that people are like, help me with my problems, and like be the sounding board, or listen to what I have to say, or let me ask for your advice. Like that's a really great prerequisite to being a great coach. So while advice giving can be part of the experience, it isn't the thing that makes coaches so powerful. So coaching is really, really about doing some really deep inner work that allows your clients to channel who they really are, who they truly want to be, so that they can create a solution-focused, goal-oriented outcome. So inside of the next couple of minutes, or the next, 30 minutes or so with me, we're going to be diving into what coaching is and how it compares to consulting, to therapy, to strategy, as well as all the areas of life where coaching can be truly transformational. So let's first talk about what coaching is not. So coaching is not about being someone's friend. And even if you do become friends with your clients and hang out with them, that's obviously like super cool and amazing, because it happens more often than not. Like, so many of my clients and students have become lifelong friends because obviously you're spending week over week with them, having really deep conversations and talking about like your biggest goals and your dreams and your aspirations. So like, obviously that's bound to happen, right? But it's really important to know your role. So when you're in the coaching role, it's super important to be the coach. And if you have friends who become clients, then you have to also know when it's important to be the friend versus be the coach. So if you feel like you're someone who can't really pivot between the roles, then you have to, or you get to make the empowering decision to not work with friends or family. So something really cool about this is like, I have a lot of students who were friends first, and then they became clients and students. And I also have family members who've also become clients and students. And I'll get like phone calls from friends and stuff, and they're like, I need your advice on something. And I'm like, okay, do you want your friend hat or do you want the coach hat? Because if I'm wearing the coach hat, I'm going to start asking questions about like what they want their outcome to be, or what their challenge has been, or what they want their success to look like. But if they want me to wear the friend hat, I'd be like oh, hell no, she didn't. Like, tell me the story. I want the tea. Give me the gossip. So it's about really understanding what your role is in each of the situations. Coaching also is not about giving advice. So this is more in the realm of consulting. So this is something that I realized early on into coaching too, is that advice giving can be really, really good and all, but true transformation comes from allowing the client to come up with the answers that are already within them, that are right in front of them, that have been there all along. So as the coach, you will be asking powerful questions, or you'll be asking them questions to bring awareness to the things that they haven't had the opportunity to ask themselves yet. And that means they'll be able to come up with answers that they've never had before, which gives them possibilities and opportunities that they've never thought of. Coaching also isn't about being superior. It's absolutely important for someone to like walk their walk and talk their talk, and truly being like a living, breathing embodiment of what they preach. So it's so important that if you're coaching someone, you're always also doing your own work. So we don't need to know the details of a situation in order to be an expert in the area or to support somebody. It's about how to help someone get a result. So if you were a consultant or a strategist, you would have like the 10 steps that they have to take in order to achieve 10K or whatever it is. But as a coach, you can help them reverse engineer any goal so that they can discover their framework and figure out what their daily action plans are going to be. So you don't need to be an expert in like all of the things. You just need to know how the framework works. Coaching also isn't about creating dependence. So it's really important to create independence with your clients. So we should empower our clients to learn tools, techniques, and practices, and use these things so that they can continue to leverage this in their own lives and be amazing humans. We don't want to create situations where people like leave a coaching situation and they can't be successful on their own. Like, that is never the goal. So for me, like with the Sparkle System coaching and practitioner certification, by the time my students graduate, like my absolute goal is to have them have a return on investment, so that they're feeling trained, they're competent, they're feeling confident, they have transformational skills in their toolbox, and they're also feeling really well equipped to take their coaching out into the real world so that they can market themselves properly so they can attract their dream clients. And something that bothers me a lot is when they're like, can I get clients? I'm like, no, you're attracting clients based off of who you are and what you're talking about and your own personal transformation and how you've been able to walk the walk and talk the talk. So in coaching, we view our clients as whole humans. They're not broken. They don't need to be fixed. We are not there to be their savior. In fact, your clients already have the answers within, just like you do, okay? Just like you already have the answers that are going to take you to the next level, okay? We always utilize powerful questioning, and we don't ever want to impose our beliefs on our clients. So coaching is a relationship where the coach helps the clients achieve their goals, their visions, their desires, their dreams. And the job of a success coach is to also help the client help themselves. Okay. It is our job as coaches to help your client help themselves. So because coaching usually is like a longer term relationship with your clients, you're going to help your clients define goals, eliminate negative emotions, eliminate limiting decisions, collapse negative anchors or triggered states. You're going to help motivate them and teach them how to motivate themselves and hold themselves accountable. So through daily practices and daily accountability and checking in with your clients, you're going to help them focus on the outcome. So coaching is outcome focused and solution oriented. So as a coach, it is our job to help our clients move away from focusing on the problem and what they don't want, and instead orient to their outcomes and continuously focus on the solution. So we can ask ourselves, like, what do we want the outcome to be? What do we want to experience? What does our client want to experience in their reality? Coaching is also clear and direct feedback. So based on the actions that your client's taking, you'll want to review and get clear with what needs to change or improve in order for them to hit their goals for the next time. So if you notice that your client isn't taking any action, then we have to deconstruct what's happening before the inaction. So is there a thought coming up? Is there a limiting belief coming up? Is there some self-talk coming up? What's happening before the inaction? So we want to help our clients take action, and through the action, they're able to discover feedback of what's working well and what's not working so well. Coaching is also productive and result producing. So if it's not productive and if it's not producing a result, then it's probably not working. And you can use this in your own life too. So you have to like take a look at your own life and think about like what goals have you set for yourself and what's working really well, but like what's not working. Maybe you have a goal that like you want to go to the gym every morning and you've set like your alarm 100 times, like every single morning, your alarm goes off and you press the snooze button. Guess what? That's not working for you. So in order to get the results that you want, we have to take actions to generate productive results. And if you're noticing that something is like in this looping cycle of inaction, it's just not working for you, then it's time to try something new. Coaching is also about creating long-lasting results. So this is not a quick fix. It's not like a Band-Aid. It's a full life overhaul and a lifestyle shift. So the work that you facilitate with your clients as a coach should last and create a ripple effect through their present life and long into their future. Coaching is also about leveraging your personal resources. So this is about tapping into your internal resources to experience success, not external resources. So this is really about discovering who you are and who you want to be or who you would like to become in order to be the type of person who automatically creates the results that they desire. So you want to think about, who do I have to become or what do I have to do in order to become the person who crosses off all of the non-negotiables every day. Who do I have to become in order to be that super organized version of myself? So you get to identify those I am statements that you're working towards and then create processes around them. So like if your I am statement is I am super organized, but you're looking around in your external space and like in your bedroom, there's like piles and piles of laundry. Well, maybe it's about defining what does super organized mean? Well, maybe all your laundry's put away and all your mail is like in the garbage or read and put away. Or maybe your tabs are all closed on your desktop. Let's not take a look at my desktop because I have like 9 different windows open with about 17 different tabs open on each one. I'm like not sure where the music's coming from. One's frozen. You get the hint. But you want to think about if we have these subjective words that we want to be as our like I am statements are like who I am, then coming up with how you would define those things should be the external actions. So for example, if you're organized or I am organized and maybe you're not organized right now, but that's who you're wanting to become, defining what organization looks like, sounds like, feels like to you and start taking that action in order to become that identity, because repetition creates habit. Habit becomes a part of who you are. And when you are embodied in who you are or who you want to be, your results change, your reality change, and your life just gets better. And that is the power of having a coach or being the coach and helping someone radically change their life. Another question that I get a lot is, how does coaching differ from therapy or consulting? So there's lots of different ways that you can break it all down, but like coaching is short or long-term process that really just encourages empowerment and success. Coaching also guides your clients to solutions by accessing their own inner resources. It's very question oriented. So there's a whole module inside of the program where it's about asking powerful questions. Coaching is also about focusing on the client and where they're at right now in the present and helping them to create those future outcomes. Now, I think with therapy and consulting, it's just a little bit different of an approach. So coaches don't diagnose their clients. We don't clinically treat our clients. This is specifically solution oriented, and it's an interactive and co-creation process. So this means that you're working with your client to help them create the results that they want. And then you'll always be calibrating on what your client needs in the moment in order to receive the utmost support. With consulting, this is shorter long-term also, but this is where you don't have the answers within, like you just don't know the answer. So this is where you'll hire someone to provide solutions and answers for you. And it's very strategic. It's strategy based. So you're going to focus on what your client wants to do specifically to achieve their goal. So like if you have someone who comes to you with like a marketing strategy or a business strategy or a financial strategy, this is very much data driven and focused on performance. And there's like probably a lot of like key performance indicators here, or quantitative approach and analysis as opposed to calibrating on the needs of your clients and their internal compass. And therapy is a long-term process that can create codependency. It's also facilitated by healthcare professionals rooted in the medical world. Therapy does a lot of focus on past traumas, events, and problems, and also healing from those things. Therapists diagnose and clinically treat their patients, and this is more problem-oriented. And there's a lot of therapists who now incorporate some coaching into their practice, which is great. And I've had so many clients who come from the background of therapy, psychiatry, social work, come through so that they can get like the coaching perspective and start to offer that to their clients as well. So inside of the Sparkle System Coaching and Practitioner certification, we've extended the normal like 6 areas of life into 9 different areas of life, because with this whole like holistic approach, it actually gives our students a more deeper understanding of the different priorities that we all have in life, but also the different areas of coaching that they can open themselves up to. So we have people who coach in love and sex and career and health and wellness and fitness and yoga and personal development and confidence and family and friendship and parenting coaches, spiritual coaches. We have people who are like somatic coaches, nervous system coaches. We have money coaches, money mindset coaches. We have speaker coaches, author coaches, fun coaches, adventure coaches. Literally, anything that you can think about. Period coaches. We have feng shui people who come in and do coaching. Like if there's any area of life for you that you are like absolutely obsessed with, you can coach on it and you can help someone else who's wanting to really enhance that area of life or that passion for them as well. So the tools that you learn in the coaching certification aren't specific to one area of life. They can be infused into different ways of being a coach, and really so you have a full bodied approach when you're helping your client through subconscious and conscious integration. It's really, really freaking cool. So that is really about like what the heck is coaching, what you can do with coaching, what it is not. And I feel like this has been one of my most asked questions through the last couple of weeks as I've been putting out a lot of content. If you think that you would be a great coach, then go ahead and try it. Ask me questions. I'm here to answer anything. And if you don't think that you would be a great coach or you have no interest in being a coach, that's fine too. This season's going to cover a lot on the foundations and the fundamentals of coaching because, again, there's been so many questions like, what the F do you do anyway? So like, I'm here to teach you. And if it's something that you want more details about, hey, feel free to shoot me a message. So that's today's episode is what is coaching, what is not, the differences between coaching, therapy, consulting, different kinds of coaching, things like that. And stay tuned because I have something really exciting for those of you who are wanting to like level up in your careers and coaching, or if you just want a little bit more of this, we're going to be opening up a free community to go along with the podcast towards the end of the month. So stay tuned. Happy freaking September, everybody. I hope you're off to an amazing start. I would love to hear your feedback from today's episode. Any requests, recommendations, suggestions for topics. Would love to hear it. But overall, I just wanted to say I love you guys. I hope you are off to an amazing September. I hope you had the best summer ever. I had an incredible summer with my family. I feel so, so blessed to have been able to really just be present, engaged, and experiencing joy every single day. And always remember that you are you, and that is your superpower. I hope you have a great day, everybody.